I'm pregnant.
What?
I'm pregnant.
I love you truly, truly, dear. Have a good time tonight. Good luck, Get off.
Come on, we'll never get away with it.
Why not? I cancel Davo's messenger boy and I substitute my own.
Yeah, but a male stripper in this place, come on, that's a crazy idea.
And that's exactly why it should work.
Oh, God, can you just see Bee's face?
I can, but can you imagine the screws faces?
Oh, honey, I wish you could be here.
Ah, well, you can't have us both.
Bloody hell, it looks like a dog's dinner. How's page 1 coming, Susie?
Oh, really good. Jo's terrific at it.
Oh, yeah, sure. Fantastic. Now we just need the last word in this line. Excitement.
How do you spell that?
Oh, you can just read it off the proof there.
Oh, well, this is sort of a good way to learn how to spell, isn't it?
You know, I don't think half the women in here would know if we spelled it the wrong way anyhow. My Phil's a good speller. He might be a poultry farmer, but he sure can spell.
Phil? Who's he?
My husband.
Oh, so you did marry again?
No? Why'd you say that?
Well, my father's name wasn't Phil.
Susie, I don't want to disappoint you or hurt
Look,
you.
I'd hate to interrupt you two, but we have got a lot of work to do before this thing goes to press. So, Susie, why don't you come up here and help me with the layout?
Well, what do you want me to do?
Well, I want you to see if you can fit all these articles onto this page, and then my gardening column will have to go on the opposite page.
Oh, sort of like a jigsaw puzzle, isn't it? I used to be pretty good at those.
How's the new edition coming along?
Oh, listen, Mr. Faulkner, don't you think it'd be a good idea if we called this the Fortnightly Stir or maybe even the Monthly Stir?
You're having problems.
Oh, you could say that. And we're short-staffed. I thought Helen was supposed to be coming in here until she left the prison.
Oh, she left over an hour ago.
Oh, I didn't even get a chance to say goodbye. Well, look, why don't you transfer Judy from the laundry? After all, she is the editor. And I want to talk to her about Bee's party.
I'll see what I can do. How's the layout coming?
Don't ask. I've got too much for the first 3 pages and not enough for the 4th, and I need another article. Got any ideas?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I have. Give us a few minutes. I think I know someone I can con into doing a piece for us.
You're on. Be quick.
Oh, Driscoll. You're up before the VJ this morning, so try not to escape again before you see him. He might get a bit touchy about it.
Well, don't worry, Mr. Faulkner. There's no need for me to escape now.
Ooh, did you hurt your back?
It just gets harder to bend the older I get.
I never think of you getting older, Bee.
Well, I am, and tomorrow I'll be older still.
Yeah, won't we all? Hey, tell me, did you see Helen before she left?
Yeah, for a minute. Shouldn't remember either.
Remember what?
Doesn't matter.
Oh, it was sure nice seeing her again. She sure livens the place up a bit.
Yeah.
Probably be celebrating tonight.
Well, I'm glad someone will be.
Yeah. Hey, what are you going to do about Susie and Joanne?
What do you expect me to do?
Well, do you think she really is her mother?
Well, how the hell should I know? I wasn't exactly the midwife at the birth.
I realize that. It's just that if she isn't her mother, I think poor little Susie's going to be in for a big hurt.
Well, if she is her mother, then Joanne's going to be in for an even bigger one. From me.
When is the next edition of the paper due out?
With a bit of luck, it should be out by late this afternoon. They're a bit short of copy, so I was hoping to get B. Smith to do an article for us.
Well, the only way you'll get that is if Smith has something she definitely wants to say.
Yeah, I know. But if the top dog does an article, it'll be like a stamp of approval for the other women. I don't want them to start losing interest.
This paper means a lot to you, doesn't it?
Yeah. I must admit, I do like working on it. It makes me feel as though I'm making a positive contribution for a change. And it gives me a chance to communicate with the women.
I'm glad. But don't get yourself too involved. Things and people have a way of changing very quickly in here.
Well, I'll go and see if I can con Smith into doing that piece for us.
Good luck. And if you do have some success, Just make sure you are not the one being conned. You're dealing with an expert.
Well, that layout you did at page 1 is terrific, Susie.
Oh, thanks. I told you I was good at jigsaws.
Yeah, well, we're not running behind now, so I reckon you all deserve a smoko. What do you think?
Well, you're boss. What do you reckon, Mum?
I think it's a great idea. You want one, Doreen?
No, thanks. I've given him up.
You know, Susie, you've got so much going for you. You're attractive and young and intelligent enough to stand on your own 2 feet. You don't need me or anybody to lean on anymore.
I've always needed you. You're my mum.
Susie.
Why did you leave me in Gippsland? I know I was only young, and you must have had a good reason. Why?
When did your mother leave you in Gippsland?
I was only 9. 7 years ago. I've been looking for you ever since.
Well, 7 years ago, I was living in Mildura and had been for over 12 months. We left there 5 years ago.
That can't be right. Well, you couldn't have been. I must have been mistaken. It mightn't have been Gippsland. I was only young. It could have been Mildura.
No, Susie.
I must have got it all mixed up.
Right, smoko's over. Let's get back to it, eh? Susie, I'll need you to help me over there, and Slater, you can stay down here with the typesetting. Now, what the hell do you think you're doing? You know you told Lizzie that you wouldn't say anything to her yet.
It's all right for you. You don't have to put up with that poor kid treating you like you're some sort of god. How do you think I feel?
Yeah, well, if she goes off the deep end, it's going to be your fault, and you'll pay for it.
Well, but isn't the big newspaper magnate?
Right, ma'am, and we've got this big problem that only you can solve for us.
Oh, want me to press the paper for you?
No. We're holding the presses for an exclusive article written by none other than the top dog at Wentworth, Mrs. B. Smith.
Oh, yeah? Get lost.
Well, I'll ignore the insubordination. Oh, come on, B. We're short of a page of copy, and we want you to do us an article of your own choosing. We'll even call it the Queen Bee column.
Look, I've told you before, I've got more to worry about than some stupid gossip column in a prison rag.
Such as?
You mean such as?
Such as what else have you got to worry about?
Well, injustice, for one.
Injustice?
That's right, in the system.
For instance?
Oh, you must be joking. For instance, Susie Driscoll. Now, what sort of system would throw a 16-year-old kid in here, along with killers, thieves, prostitutes, and all the other pollution of society, just because she is too young to take care of herself?
I like it. Write it.
What do you mean, write it? Write what?
Write what you just said. Injustice. Susie Driscoll.
Oh, what the hell good would that do? We know about it. It's them out there that need to know about it.
Look, I'll tell you what. I've got a friend, a journalist. If you write the article, and if it's good, I'll make sure he gets a copy of the Weekly Stir. And I'll specifically draw his attention to your article. He can make sure it's read where it'll do the most good.
You're on.
It's a big chance. Make it good.
You can count on it. You'll have it straight after lunch.
You must be getting old, mate. You've just been conned.
Don't you bet on it.
Won't it be terrific if Helen can get a stripper for Bee's party?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I know you're a bit young to know about these things at the moment, but you got to learn sometime. And I know you're going to like the cake that Lizzie's making.
Yeah.
You know, she's a terrific cook. She used to do it professionally. Cook, I mean, for shearers.
Okay, Susie. Time to see the VJ.
Oh, come on, love. He's not going to eat you. Good luck.
Susie, keep your chin up.
Oh, by the way, you'll have that extra article you wanted after lunch, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Think they'll be heavy on her?
Do you care?
Yeah, of course I care.
Why? You know, there's something about you that just doesn't fit in. You're always so desperate to prove that you're not the kid's mother, and yet you worry about it. Why's that?
Because I like the girl. I don't want to see her get into any more trouble.
Is that all? There is a chance that you could be her mother, you know. Surely the kid would know that.
Don't be so stupid. Of course she's not my daughter. Well, why would I lie about it?
Because the women in here have ways of dealing with people who neglect and desert their kids. And I'm sure you've heard about them.
Do you think he really does know a journalist? I think he's just saying that to con you into writing the article.
Well, knows damn well if he doesn't keep his part of the bargain, he can kiss his bloody newspaper goodbye. Now, let's get some of Susie's background facts straight. Let's see, unwanted and neglected child.